In the latest episode of The Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian didn't hold back when it came to calling out her sister Kim Kardashian for what she saw as glaring double standards in their approach to parenting. The dramatic showdown took place during a family camping trip to Joshua Tree with their mother, Kris Jenner, and things quickly escalated when Kim began speaking to her daughter North on the phone. What started as a casual check-in turned into an hours-long conversation, which, as you can imagine, didn't sit well with Khloe. The tension began building when Kim took a call from North, who is currently 11 years old. Kim had been on the phone with her daughter for quite some time, which seemed to spark Khloe's frustration. In a confessional, Khloe didn't hold back, expressing her feelings loud and clear. Like, seriously? You're the one that not even a year ago is fighting with me for saying goodnight to my child, Khloe said. And you are on the phone with North for a couple of hours? Khloe pointed out what she believed to be hypocrisy in Kim's actions. For context, just months earlier, Kim had publicly criticized Khloe for checking in with her children while she was away on a trip, a comment that clearly still stung. Kris Jenner, who was also present during the camping trip, didn't hesitate to jump in and support Khloe's point of view. This is exactly what you criticized Khloe for doing, Kris said, looking at Kim. This is the pot calling the kettle black. Kris then added, okay, well, we're almost there and we've spent more than half of the trip on the phone with your children. Which, I love listening to my grandkids, don't get me wrong, however, you gave Khloe so much S for checking in with her kids. It was clear that Kris wasn't happy with Kim's behavior either, and she wasn't shy about letting her daughter know. But Kim, ever the defender of her actions, responded strongly in her own confessional, justifying her phone call with North. I know, but my kids are in China. Honestly, you'd freak out. She's in China. Kim explained that the reason she was on the phone for so long was because North was overseas, and, of course, Kim wanted to check in on her daughter while she was so far away. Kim's defense was that the situation was different because her children were in a foreign country, and she felt compelled to keep in touch with them. However, Khloe wasn't entirely buying the explanation. While she acknowledged that it makes sense to call your kids when they're abroad, she still couldn't ignore the inconsistency. Well, there's a difference, Khloe said, keeping her cool. Kim talking to her daughter doesn't bother me. She's out of the country. Of course you should talk to your child. But girl, don't forget what AF hypocrite you are. Khloe's frustration was palpable as she reminded Kim of how she'd criticized her in the past, and she wasn't about to let it slide this time. The whole situation didn't end there. Khloe, known for her candid and sometimes playful remarks, decided to lighten the mood a little with some humor. Two-faced motherf, she said, jokingly calling her sister out for what she felt was hypocritical behavior. It was a sharp but playful comment that emphasized just how deep the sibling rivalry ran, even among the most successful family in reality TV. Despite the tension, it was clear that this wasn't a serious falling out. The sisters may have had a heated exchange, but their playful banter showed that their sibling relationship was as strong as ever. For the audience, it was a raw, unfiltered moment that showed the real dynamics of the Kardashian family, which can often be overlooked behind the glitz and glamour of their public lives. The conversation between Khloe, Kim, and Kris also served as a reflection of the modern challenges of parenting in the public eye. While both sisters clearly care deeply for their children, the way they approach being mothers is unique to each of them. Whether it's Kim being overseas or Khloe staying more grounded, it's clear that both of them face the same pressures as other parents. However, the double standards that exist in their relationship with each other make for some pretty entertaining TV moments. As fans, we're lucky enough to get a behind-the-scenes look at how the Kardashian sisters navigate their personal lives, and this episode was a perfect example of how they mix family, fun, and drama. In the end, this argument added another layer to the ever-evolving relationship between Kim and Khloe, showcasing their personalities, their challenges, and their shared history. Even though they bickered over parenting, it's clear that at the end of the day, family is everything. And despite the disagreements, the Kardashians continue to entertain and captivate their audience, offering unfiltered moments that fans continue to love. The drama in the Kardashians never seems to stop, and this episode was no exception.